All right, so welcome to Max Lewis's Curation of Me. This is a summary that Max has prepared of his growth over the last few years at One Stone. As Max's advisor, I'm just so excited to hear what he has to say. He's inspired me deeply throughout his time at One Stone, and I'm just really stoked to be here for it and really excited to be joined by all of you who are his supporters and his kind of network of people who care and decided to show up today. So, for those of you who aren't here right now, we'll be sharing this in a recorded form later on. Before we do Max's presentation, I'm just going to share this lovely and important video for you all. So, I'm going to share my screen and yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a video. Okay. So please let me know if you can see what I'm sharing. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
Whoa, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yes. So many hair changes.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. I need to stop sharing my screen. And now, Max, you can take it away.
Cool. I'm going to get my screen shared here. Can everyone see this? All right. Cool. I'll get started. Life is like a river. Water is for the purpose of healing, slowly progressing. The river goes much farther than the banks. The power of these natural forces are forces of good. The natural forces that fight with the planet. They are part of the healing. And as a human today, my only goal in life is that one day when I die, I leave behind good for the planet. One stone has helped me curate this stream. I've realized now that, like a river, I will flow through life. From the mountaintop, that was my first breath, down to the ocean where I'll move on from this life. I'll start small, gathering experiences, meeting people, becoming bigger. The people I meet, the places I go, the things I do. Each little drop of water makes the river bigger. Like a river, I will grow with relationships, with people, with creatures, and time. The river is slow, stacking in the pools and the eddies. The river is fast, cascading through tough situations. Avalanches will fill the river with debris, logs piled across for miles. But the river will flow. It will slowly overcome, calmly adapt, and it will keep pushing. One stone has given me a space to absorb my inner river. and to latch onto the metaphors that can guide me through my life and guide me through my learning. I think that all in all, the most important thing I've learned from One Stone was how to learn about myself. I learned how to bring forth the things I wasn't aware of and use them as my compass. With my compass now, I feel empowered to flow like the river, to overcome hardship, and to blossom in the beauty of the stream. With the principles I've gained through the space and the community of One Stone, I feel as if my North Star is always right there, the river. Because of these metaphors, my learning and education felt pure. It was raw. It was what my soul needed at the moment. And though I didn't know I was curating my compass, I was curating me. Sink into the balance and float downstream. This was my vision statement during my first winter exploration. Teal was right there, helping me along the way. And it still lives on to me within this day. And sinking into the balance refers to sinking into the rhythms of nature. It means building my relationship with nature and learning from it, as if those experiences help me become more and more balanced as I float down my stream and grow, learning from the natural forces of good. These statements, these metaphors are something to latch onto and follow. When all aspects of life can crash into the ground, when I feel as if I can't go on, I know I have my compass. I know I can always rely on the experiences and the metaphors within me to pull through and remember why I do the things I do. One Stone has been a very, very special section of my river. Like the river, everything in the beginning section affects everything downstream. If One Stone was a rapid, it would be the first significant class 4 major rapid of the river. It's given me experience, and when I first started running rivers, an old guy once told me that you start off running rivers with an empty bag for experience and a bag full of luck. And if your bag of luck runs out before your bag of experience is full, you're hosed. One Stone has helped me fill that bag of experience. As I enter a new chapter of my life, I'll be grateful for One Stone and the experience, people, and community that have added to my river. I want to thank Teal so much. Without Teal, I wouldn't be the person I am today. My eyes have been opened up. Teal has been a space for me to explore myself and to grow, to become a better person. Sorry, I'm gonna start crying. She has been my #1 supporter, giving me unconditional love and support at all times. I build off her energy and I've learned to summon creativity when I'm around her. Teal has the energy of Sucker Creek. She has the tightness in her eyes. Hi, yeah. She has been a ray of love and sunshine to anyone and everyone who meets her. Like a dog, Teal radiates. My metaphors within myself have been created unconsciously through our conversations. Teal, thank you. I love you and I appreciate you so much and everything that you have added to my life, and more than you know. I also want to do a special little thank you to Matthew, who couldn't make it, but that first year, Matthew's knowledge and passion that he had given me that first year, his curiosity and pure excitement for life has rubbed off on me, and I hope to build on top of that moving forward with life forever. I want to thank all the coaches who I've ever immersed into any immersion or project with. Thank you. That's what I got.
Everybody clap. Yeah. Max, that was pure poetry. We now have the opportunity as his support network to reflect some of our thoughts to him. Um, I guess I can go first, even though it's not going to be enough and it's going to be messy. But Max, I am so glad that I got to meet you in this life. It has been major for me to know you and to see that we've had such a connection has really shown me what mentoring relationships can be like and what that friendships can be intergenerational and that we can see each other from across the vast distances of where we grew up and who we've been surrounded by and our experiences. I'm so incredibly proud of you for being who you are. You are 100% Max Lewis, the river god, and you do it with such grace and such humility. You started out this meeting talking about what you want your legacy to be in this world, and undoubtedly it will happen. You're going to leave this planet as well as you can under the conditions that we face as a species, and we're lucky to be facing these challenges at the same time together. I'm
Yes.
so glad. I'm so glad that we're here right now.
Thank you,
Thank you
Teal.
so much, Max. I love you so much.
I love you too, Teal.
Since I get to be here with Teal, I'll go
Yeah.
ahead and Max, I would just want to thank you for all of the wonder and curiosity you bring. It's inspiring to be around, and it helps other people see things the way you see them. And I'm really grateful for how you brought that to our community. And I can't wait to see what's next for you. And I also just want to say thank you for loving my friend Teal so much. It's really sweet to hear. Like, I appreciate how you appreciate the people in your life. Thank you. We are so grateful to have had you here. And I can't wait to see what's next for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to jump in. Max, it was just pure joy to get to know you this year. You have been the highlight of my year, and it's experiences. I mean, the reason I'm a one stone, and the reason that I do what I do is for people like you who to find who they are. And it's just such a beautiful thing that you are so driven by who you are and where you want to go in life. And I love being around you. I loved working with you on your Y Lab. And I can't wait to see the huge impact that you're going to make on the world, because I know that you're going to. And I get to tell you that One Stone is always your home, and we're always your family. And we want to know what you're doing, and we want you to come back and see us. And we have what I stole from Stanford in this class that they give. They tell the students that they have that we have office hours for life. And so I'm telling you, we have office hours for life. So when I'm 85 and you want to tell me what you've done with what you're doing with your life, I will be available and ready to hear from Max.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, Teresa.
Yeah, thanks for the fun year.
Yeah, thank you.
Can I go next?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to say how proud I am of you. It's been so fun to watch you grow at One Stone. As I've been working on a scrapbook for you and some things for graduation, one of the funny things that I consistently saw when I looked at your report cards from like kindergarten through now, through your assessments that One Stone gives you and the end of sessions, is Max has so much energy. He's a lot of fun in the classroom. He's also very disruptive. But what One Stone has given you is helped you to channel not only that energy, but your wider range of talents. You have so much creativity, so much of a inquisitive mind for math and for science and music, and you just have, you're so wide ranging in your interests and your abilities, and One Stone really helped you to figure out how to channel those and into something productive and into something tangible and something that I think you can make change and actionable. And so it's awesome. It's a maturity that I think they've helped you achieve. And I'm just really proud of the person you've become. And I'm happy that you found One Stone. You know, you've had a lot of ups and downs through your teen years. And I think they've been an integral part in helping you come up from some of those downs. And I'm really proud of you. And I'm grateful to One Stone for the experience they've given you and for
I love you
helping you
so much,
become the
Mama.
person you are. Love you too. I can't find the mute. And the sun.
I'll go next. Um, Max has always been my best friend, and sorry for all the loud noises, but to use all the river diagrams, it's my best friend Max, and he's the biggest flowing river that I know. And even if the boulders do come crashing down and it clogs it up, it's always going to find a way to work around it, and it's going to flow just as hard as it was before. You're one of the hardest workers, one of the most creative kids I know, and my river would not be flowing nearly as hard if it weren't for the help of your river. And I just really appreciate everything you've done for me.
Yeah, I love you, Max. You're the best.
We love you.
Love you guys. Thank you for everything.
Max, one of my favorite things about knowing you is philosophizing and just talking about the world. The community read that we had this winter, Tuesdays with Maury, was really special because of the insights and just the way you think about the world. And you're such a kind, thoughtful person. And I knew you before and I liked you before, but I think I fell in love during that community read. Like, I just really, really felt connected to you through that. And I also know that one of the things you are not passionate about is graphic design. And that you've been dreading doing the two birds. You didn't want to do it, but you did it. And I want to show people what Max did in a couple weeks. And if you buy your yearbook today, you can get your own copy of it. Because not only did Max do one page, Max did 2 pages. I can't tell if I'm holding that up right. But he channeled his passion for salmon and made something that's really great. And I really appreciate the way you rolled up your sleeves and said, I'm going to try to do this. And I think ended up leaving feeling better about yourself at the end, right? I know you're not going to become a graphic designer, but now you know that you can learn new things. So just loved working with you. Gonna miss you. And yeah, thanks for making this a better place.
Thank you, man. I appreciate every day I got to spend talking about Star Wars with you. Highlights.
Yes, that too. It was a good winter. Star Wars and Tuesdays with Maury.
I want to say too, thank you, Max, for letting me invite myself to your creation of me. Appreciate it. And we've crossed a lot of paths with this One Stone past 2 years with Story Forward and then going on trips together and all those immersions and things. And it's been so much fun. Every time we get together, it's been really, really fun. And we do some really great things. I'm very grateful that we got to have that camping trip a few weeks ago and spend a little bit more time together before you left. And I hope that we'll find each other again in the future.
Definitely.
Love you, man.
Thank you.
Max, you are just such an incredible person. And I could go on all day. But I think I'm most struck by just how impressive the way that you live your life is and how inspiring it is. Like the ways that you find excitement and curiosity and joy in everything. Like I remember last summer, like mid pandemic, and you're living in Stanley with Asa and like doing some guiding, and you would call me and just talk to me about rocks you were finding and like all this geology stuff you were getting into. And it was like the highlight of my day every time because I'd be like at home on my computer and then suddenly I'm talking to Max Lewis about rocks. And it was just such a delight. And I just have this feeling, Max, that our paths are going to keep crossing and never in a normal place. Like I have this vision of being deep, deep
Big
in the
Creek.
Frank or in the backcountry and just hearing your voice. I mean, like, Max, where are you? Only other human out here. And I
Up
just can't
high
wait.
in the tallest ponderosa, looking down.
Spying, waiting. But yeah, love you, man, and so proud of you, and can't wait to bump into you somewhere beautiful.
I'm excited. Thank you so much, Allison. Everyone here, I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
We appreciate you, Max. We're lucky to have you in our lives. So lucky. Does anybody else want to say
Jeff
something?
Jeff wants to say something, but he can't stop crying.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Jeff, can you speak through your tears?
No, not really. So anybody that knows me knows I'm pretty emotionally driven. Especially Max and I went on a road trip to Montana State last week, and I think I cried. How many times? Every quarter. Every bit in the river is. So I just want to. I'm gonna make this short, just because I won't. Everybody see me cry. Thank you to everybody at One Stone. Max loved it there, and Max, we're so proud of you, and love you, buddy.
I'll be down in a second to squeeze you to death.
Okay, bye guys. Love you. Yeah, thank you.
Max, you, I think, have some idea.
Wait, yeah. Oh,
There,
I think it's
Randy,
fixed.
I'm so sad for you to leave, and I'm so happy. But I have no way of expressing. You were my first grandchild, and I love that you still hug me and you still kiss me. And I hope that we always have that relationship. I want to thank One Stone because I felt you struggling for a while when you were first in high school. And I feel like when you went to One Stone, your world kind of exploded and opened up because they let you think and they let you express your thoughts and they let you put your thought into doable things and doable projects. And it was more than just doing math problems or writing an English paper. It was doing. And that's been really beautiful to see how that's opened up your life. And I could second and third everything that all of the people that have talked about here, because I think we're all seeing the same thing, and we're all seeing how somebody really had an amazing opportunity to grow into who they really can be or and intended to be. And that's been really wonderful to watch. And I love you with all my heart, and I just can't wait to see what happens next. So I'm so proud of you, and I want to thank everybody who has had input into your education at One Stone, because I think that you've really helped to mold and open up the world to a really incredible person. So thank you.
Love you, Yaya.
I love you, and you better know it every minute.
Every minute.
You better know it. Okay. Well, I think that everybody who wanted to say something has had a chance. In the next couple weeks, there's going to be more opportunities to just give Max tons of support and love as he moves on to his big summer guiding in Montana and then getting into school. So just when you have the opportunity, spread the love. And thank you all so much for being here and showing up fully with all your feelings. It's beautiful. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to stop recording now.
Thank you all for being
Thank
here.
you. Good job, Max. Thanks, Teal.
Thank you.
Hey, Jill, edit out my section, okay?
I'll
Hey,
blur
thank you.
your face. Okay.
Good job, Max. This was great.